They laughed when the CEO said it, a sharp, confident laugh that cut through the marble lobby like a blade slicing silk. "Beat me, and I'll marry you," she smirked, arms folded, heels clicking as she leaned against the executive floor railing, looking down at the single-dad janitor who had just finished mopping the chess-pattern tiles beneath her feet. His uniform was faded, his hands rough, his posture humble, but his eyes. Those eyes didn't bow, didn't flinch, didn't beg, and that was the first mistake everyone made, because no one in that glittering tower of glass and power understood what kind of man looks lost in the face every single day and still shows up on time. The challenge had started as a joke, a cruel spark of amusement born from privilege, because she was the youngest CEO in the city, undefeated in corporate mind games, known for humiliating rivals twice her age, and the chessboard between them, set earlier for a publicity shoot, was supposed to be another prop. Another stage where she could shine, but when the janitor quietly said, "White or black," without lifting his voice, the laughter died a little too fast. She chose white, of course, power always chooses white, and he took black without hesitation, as if he had spent his whole life moving second, reacting, adapting, surviving. The first move he made wasn't bold, wasn't flashy, wasn't aggressive, it was patient, subtle, almost invisible, and yet something in her expression froze, because she recognized it, the same move her late mentor had taught her once, the move that said, "I see the whole board, not just the pieces you want me to see." Minutes turned into silence, silence into tension, and the crowd that had gathered, assistants, executives, security, watched as the CEO's smirk slowly cracked, because every strategy she deployed, every trap she set, he dismantled calmly, methodically, as if he had nothing to prove and everything already lost, and that terrified her more than arrogance ever could. Between moves, she asked questions meant to belittle him. "Where did you learn to play? How long have you been cleaning floors? Don't you want more?" And he answered without bitterness, telling her about his daughter who waited every night for him with homework spread across a cracked kitchen table, about how chess was something his wife taught him before cancer took her, about how losing her taught him that rushing only makes you miss what matters. By the time she realized she was cornered, it was too late. The board reflected her life, too fast, too confident, too alone, and when he delivered checkmate, not with a queen but with a pawn, the room stood still, because power had just been humbled by patience. She didn't laugh this time, didn't smirk, didn't look away. Instead she stood there, eyes glistening not with defeat but with recognition, because for the first time in years, someone had beaten her without trying to dominate her, and when she whispered, "What's your name?" it wasn't a CEO asking a janitor, it was a woman seeing a man. The promise she made had been a joke, but the silence that followed wasn't, and as he packed up the pieces and returned to his mop, refusing applause, refusing praise, refusing even her offer of money, something shifted inside her world, something irreversible. And if this moment moved you, if you felt the power of humility, resilience, and quiet strength, then don't forget to subscribe to the channel right now, because stories like this remind us that greatness doesn't always wear a suit. It sometimes carries a mop, walks home tired, and still changes destinies with a single, patient move.